So what's your guys' name and your guys' role on the team?
My name is Emily Woods and I'm the project manager.
My name is Shrija Gunti Reddy and I'm the researcher.
What was the hardest part about working on this project?
Well, sometimes as the project manager, I really have to like sit down and talk to people on our team when we have conflicts, and when we have issues on getting on track to get deadlines. Sometimes people are working on a job that's not the best suited for them. So really working with everyone to make sure that everybody stays motivated, we stay on track, we're all really happy with what we're working on, that we're focusing on the collaboration has sometimes been something that we had to work on as a team.
And I feel the same because if I had to work with someone, I had to nudge them to like help me create a certain like script to talk to the people, or if we have to go and make a message or make a social media text or anything, I had to make sure that they're doing it outside class and they're on top of priority, like they're making sure that the word goes out. I think that was the hardest part for me, but otherwise I think I enjoyed this project a lot.
Yeah, especially on this project, we have a lot of individual work. We have some people working on the operations dashboard and the cascade maps, and other people working on public outreach and putting the action plan together and building the story. So, of our journey of the project. So we have so many different jobs, and now we've brought to a global scale. So it's really hard sometimes to make sure that we all need to be able to keep in mind the big picture outside of our individual tasks, which I think is a huge part of
And I think the other thing was like we had to do more than one role in order to get the project completed. So I had to do with public relations, with art direct. So I had to do many other roles than my job, and it got more harder at the end. But I think it was good that we worked like that. We got more work done and we get more experience.
Yeah, a lot of us, like we say, never still set.
Yeah.
Like coming up with
Can you please explain more about the Message in a Bottle project?
So we're using Esri's Message in a Bottle application to route our boat to figure out where it will be end up, exactly where it will land. That way we can direct NOAA on where to launch it from Hawaii to make sure it lands in Japan.
I think we had many complications with that because if we put it from one point, we don't know where it's gonna land, and it depends on the days that it travels to. So if we put 260 days just because Hawaii is right next to Japan, it doesn't reach there because of air currents and the currents and the wind. So I think that was the hardest part, but after so many trials, we actually made it. But unfortunately that didn't end up going the way we expected, so we have to try again and make sure that it reaches Hawaii on the day we expect it's going to reach there.
It's a lot of trial and error.
Yeah.
So we have to figure out exactly how many days it will take to get to Hawaii that way. So if we put in like 200 days and it goes a little bit over, then we have to try 199, 198. And then if it doesn't land on Hawaii, we have to, let's try it a little bit over on the island, let's try it a little bit this way. So it's a lot of trial and error. I think we've run the scenarios like a couple hundred times at least in order to put together the finished product that shows how our boat gets to Hawaii and how it gets to Japan.
And we had to share a document to make sure that we didn't try the same locations again and again for the trial and error.
Yes. But it's going to get there. Everything that will kind of worry us first.
Yeah.
We don't know how the sales is going to affect
Because as our teacher said, it may go earlier or later than that, so we never know the exact time it's going to reach there. The Message in the Bottle is just a prediction, so we don't know if it's actually going to be there on that day or in those many days.
Yeah, so we figured it out the best we can. All we can do is cross our fingers.
Can you please explain further about the boat itself, like who gave you the boat, what's on the boat, and etc.?
Sure. So we procured the boat from Educational Passages. It's an ocean liner, so it has a sail, and it also uses ocean currents. It has a compartment in it that will put in a letter in Japanese and a version in English and Japanese, talking about our project and asking them to please send our boat on to a new country. well, that way we can collect data all around the world over time, and we're getting students like us from across the planet involved in our project, which is exciting and a little bit terrifying.
I mean, our only concern is the boat. If it's gonna go there or not. Actually, I'm hoping, crossing my fingers, praying that it should reach Hawaii. At least we could get one data from the international waters. But yeah, and I think we had to make the GPS ourselves. We need to connect it and make sure. Actually, the GPS took us a long time because we didn't get the actual manual for it. So even though the boat was prepared, it took us forever to take the GPS and make it because it was with someone else and then they didn't fix it, so we had to make it in the last minute.
And the different colored wires.
Yeah, and I'm bad at electronics and engineering, which I never got how to do it, but Emily and I were able to, yeah.
Like, okay, is the little light still on?
GPS finally worked, but we became like engineers too over there for that moment, but yeah, we at least got a new experience through that.
Sending signals, so
Yeah. And the good thing is it did send the signal to educational passages on Friday, which was good because the GPS finally worked. That was the only concern I had in my mind. Is it gonna send a signal to them or not? But it did, yeah.
GPS doesn't work. We have no idea what the boat is. Yep.
What are the ways that you guys are doing your social outreach? Not just through, the governments like, the previous have mentioned, but through any other forms of either media or...
So Shay, our public relations director, is working on our social media accounts. Shisha, we made a blog. We're going to be presenting at Solo Schoolhouse's Solar Fair, at the Environmental Coalition meeting at local elementary schools. Next week we're having an event on our school's campus, which should be really exciting.
And actually, I have talked to my teacher from 7th grade from Toll Middle School if we could present in their class about our project. So if that works out, maybe we could also present in different school, Mark Keppel nearby, and maybe we could get our word out more to the elementary school kids and the middle school kids.
Whenever we're at the elementary school kids are really interested in it. They have great questions. Even though we have to work on simplifying it, I think that the future,
They feel more interested about it than any other class.
Talk to the EPA
And we emailed Gavin Newsom about it. So hopefully I'm expecting a reply from them soon, but I'm not sure. But at least from our end, we have emailed them. Hopefully the EP head director would reply back in a few days, and Gavin Newsom too. I requested a reply from him, so hopefully we would get it from him too as soon as possible.
Also doing our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
It's really fun.
Please subscribe to that if you get a chance.
Yeah, subscribe and like our videos. They're really fun, and it's really fun to try to tell a story through video and improving editing skills. I think it's a really useful tool to share our ideas and our passions.
I mean, I never uploaded a video on YouTube. She's editing it and I'm updating them and uploading them. So I feel like that's a good experience in the future if you want to ever create a YouTube channel. But it was a good experience. Actually, we touched on different careers too in a way, like an editor, like public relations people, and different people.
I'm learning a lot about working in public outreach.
Actually, at class is like a work environment, like real work environment.
Yeah.
So you have the stress, you have the time management, you need to have everything in order for a project to be successful.
You have to have the teamwork
Yeah.
and working on the projects. I think we've learned a lot that will help carry over to professional life later on.